Hi Gemini, welcome to Third Eye Tarot. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Clearly this is not how I normally do things. It's going to be a little different this time. So new subscribers, don't get used to this. This isn't how it normally is. But let's get straight into it with the Rider-Waite Tarot. Hey Spirit, please be messages for Gemini's highest good. Thank you. All right, so on the cut, we have Eight of Wands and wow, more fire energy, the Ace of Wands. So lots of passionate energy either coming at you, Gemini, or that you're directing outward. Possibly both. And this is for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Gemini. Seeing your polarity on the bottom of the deck, or as I'm shuffling, which is Temperance energies, Major Arcana for Sagittarius. More fire energy with the Page of Wands. Huge energy with this Wheel of Fortune. So a turn of event energy that's got you very excited, Gemini. Something suddenly has shifted and you're full of enthusiasm and vigor and excited about life again, apparently. Or maybe this is how somebody's feeling about you. Messages for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, somebody's up in their head. Nine of Swords. That's a difficult energy to be opening up with. With the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, maybe it's concerning money. Maybe there's like some worry about monetary resources, but it looks like that Ace of Pentacles is coming through, right? It's at least hovering in the atmosphere. Messages for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Eight of Cups to the Queen of Cups next. Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So somebody really resting, possibly doing some deep breathing meditations to help quiet the mind with that Nine of Swords that showed up. You know, this can be a very anxiety prone person who's trying different techniques to calm themselves within. There's a lot of emotional upheaval perhaps that somebody's dealing with that Eight of Cups. It's not I should say it is difficult sometimes to walk away from things that you've emotionally invested in, and clearly something with it though isn't panning out, so we have to leave, and it can cause a lot of anxiety. Queen of Cups though shows the Queen focused on her own cup. So what is that? In the tarot, the cup is our heart, our emotions. So that's keeping with this Four of Swords right here, right? So really focusing on your own well-being and how can I feel good is coming through. Messages for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Four of Pentacles and the Chariot. So very different energies. This is an energy of holding back, you know, keeping to yourself, and this is full steam ahead, plowing through any obstacle that gets in your way. Major Arcana for the sign of Cancer. This is for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Queen of Wands, Temperance back on the bottom of the deck. We have Queen of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Moon. So a lot of emotions coming up to the surface for someone here. The Queen of Wands directly underneath the Nine of Swords. This is somebody who's like freaking out because they've lost, or they've perceived that they've lost someone that they were very like excited about, turned on by, you know, that kind of thing. Because clearly we see that somebody has walked away here and put up a firm boundary. Seven of Wands. So lots of heavy emotions here coming through with that Moon underneath the Queen of Cups. Now, also that's quieting down the mind, okay, so that you can hear your intuition. The Queen of Cups is a deeply intuitive energy. Now, the Queen of Wands is very sexy energy. This is someone who feels good in her skin. She's got it going on. And maybe, you know, she's like, well, I don't need to stay here. I can, you know, keep it moving. And that's got somebody tripping out, trying to find balance again. One more, please, for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. We could possibly have reconciliation on the table. I'll cover up the nudity for YouTube sensitive eyes. We have the Judgment on the bottom of the deck. This is the major arcana for Scorpio, and this is the rebirth aspect of Scorpion energies. Something coming back to life, literally rising from the grave. Like these people were in their graves. They were very dead just a moment ago, or unalived, whatever you're supposed to say on YouTube. Ace of Cups. So a renewal of this past love, or is this just like, whatever, chuck it in the bucket and move on to new love, right? Ace of Cups. Let's start clarifying. We're going to clarify with the Light Seers Tarot on the cut. Wow, Judgment again. So double emphasis on Judgment energy right here. Could be interacting with the Scorpio. You don't have to be. We also have Pisces on the table with the moon. That's a major arcana for Pisces. But somebody's been keeping an eye on a situation here. This is the Page of Swords is known as a spy card. Somebody who's just watching. Clarity on the spread, please, for Gemini. Yeah, somebody's feeling left out in the cold there with that Five of Pentacles. More Pisces energy coming through with the Hanged Man. That's seeing things from a new perspective. Like somebody's been on a time out for a little while, and now they want to communicate. There's the King of Swords, which of course is one of your cards, right? Because that's air element, air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is someone who has made a firm decision. They've a very clear mind here about something. It seems as though they've gone off to be alone to clear their mind too. He's off in the mountains somewhere, you know. I can see why. There's definitely a need to clear the mind. We are opening with the Nine of Swords today. Clarify the Nine of Swords, please, for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, the Empress and the Six of Swords. So the Empress vominosed. She left. Empress energy. This is Taurus and Libra because this is Venus, and Venus rules those two signs. But this Divine Feminine has left the situation, and it's left somebody else freaking out. Trying to possibly rebuild, move slowly back in that direction. Eight of Cups is next, so it's just keeping with that Six of Swords. The feminine in the storyline seems to have moved on. Now, it doesn't have to be feminine. I'm just saying that because it's the Empress, but this is somebody who knows their worth and their value, and they're not going to sit around. They're just going to leave if it's not pleasing to them. Eight of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Four of Swords and the King of Swords, and then these wanted to flip over too. Let me just look at them. I don't know if I'm going to take them all. Knight of Cups, Three of Cups, Four of Wands. It feels like somebody who's like trying to get back out there and date and celebrate and have fun again. After, you know, healing. I'm going to put them back. I'm not going to take them. We have healing energy with the Four of Swords and the King of Swords. So what is it? They say sometimes holding on to something causes more damage than letting go. This is like, you know what? I need to just let this go because it's keeping me awake at night. I can't find any peace here. Oh God, no rest for the wicked is coming to mind. Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. We've been invested here for a while, so it's difficult to retract one's energy, right? And refocus elsewhere. Four of Pentacles there, though, is a definite like retraction of energy, pulling back one's energy. And the Queen of Cups, who we're clarifying next, is she's only focused on her own cup, her own heart. Clarify the Queen of Cups, please, for Gemini. Okay, we just flipped 7 of Wands and the Devil. 6 of Cups. So someone from the past who, Gemini, they're either addicted to you, addicted to substances, addicted to sex, who knows? I mean, there's a whole world of addictions available to us humans, right? So it's very difficult to resist temptation. But somebody here could quite possibly be addicted to this person who left, or they're just feeling obsessive about this person. And with the 7 of Wands showing up, this person's put themselves in this little bubble of, you cannot mess with me, like unbothered and just keeping to themselves. 4 of Pentacles. Clarify the 4 of Pentacles, please. Now, the Devil is the major arcana for the sign of Capricorn. Clarify the 4 of Pentacles, please. Thank you. Knight of Wands flipped out in the reverse. So player energy, somebody who's not feeling it, or just, yeah, that's somebody who's definitely just held back. They're not. The Knight of Wands is someone who goes out there and is very charismatic and outgoing and in pursuit of passionate endeavors, right? But in the reverse, clarifying the 4 of Pentacles, this is somebody who's like, nah, I'm just gonna pull my energy back, right? And focus on what makes me happy elsewhere. I think it's also giving, I don't want to be a player energy, honestly, but the Queen of Wands is next. She is very sought after, shall we say. Yeah, the Queen of Wands, she has a whole host of available options. Now, not all of those options are good. You know, we don't want to entertain all of them because some of them are snakes in the grass, but this is someone who just, she has a lot of options. Just, it's a given, you know. And I'm just noticing here that we have the 7 of Pentacles next to clarify, or excuse me, 7 of Wands, and it's here twice now. So I feel like this energy is somebody who's just, she's walled herself off to it. She's not even, at least to this person from the past who's in this devil-like energy, right? So 7 of Wands for Gemini, please. Thank you, Spirit. 2 of Wands and the World. So closing out a cycle, we've learned a lot of lessons here. It's time to wrap that up and move forward. And that's what this person's doing, planning how to get from point A to point B, planning a new route, because they've fully closed out a cycle here. That's what it feels like. The Moon, things that are hidden. Why is the Moon here? This also could be a whole lot of emotions, okay, with the Moon energy being here. Tell me more about the Moon for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, 2 flips. We have 10 of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, Emperor on the bottom of the deck. So the Emperor is holding a chess piece in this deck. Is somebody who's strategizing, you know, strategizing what? How to get from point A to point B. And that could be an emotional distance that needs to be bridged, right? Because somebody's very closed off here after a very painful ending. 10 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles though, like, so it had like all this potential to it is what it feels like, but something went screwy. Something So this Emperor is like, oh my God, please give me another chance. Look at this Judgment card. Like this Judgment is literally like in prayer mode, like almost pleading here. The Ace of Cups, clarify the Ace of Cups. So this could be somebody who's really just honestly not open to new love, because the Four of Pentacles above it with the Knight of Wands in the reverse is like somebody who's like, I don't even want, I just want this other person back. They're like obsessed with the Devil here. Clarify this Ace of Cups. Let's see what they say about the Ace of Cups. Thank you, Spirit, for Gemini. We have the Hierophant and the Three of Pentacles. So I picked it up in the reverse though. So this is non-committal energy, I would like to say, but it's also just more along the lines of doing things in a non-traditional way. This is outside of what's considered normal by society, I guess, with the Hierophant in the reverse. Three of Pentacles, so that could be, you know, an example that comes to mind is polyamory, I guess that's how you say it. Like when, you know, there's more than one person in the relationship. Some people are into that. Me personally, I'm not, but you know, to each their own. I think if you just live truthfully, it doesn't really, as long as you're being open about everything, I guess. You know, it's a free will world and you make your choices, right? There's something about this is very unconventional. That's the word that's coming to mind there with the Hierophant in the reverse. Underneath this Three of Pentacles, we see the Queen of Swords. We have the King of Swords already on the table. Somebody who's, you know, I mean, she is open to hearing whoever is approaching her, but she's very guarded. And we already saw that with the Seven of Wands that showed up twice. Okay, Gemini, so let's get a couple of oracle cards. I have no idea what these decks are called. Sorry, I don't have the boxes with me. I can't remember. And this is actually two different decks put into one. So, but a couple of cards, please, for Gemini. Thank you. Oh, on the bottom of the deck, we have no. So, hey, if you had a yes or no question, maybe that could help you. We have Key, Reveal, Globe, Totality, which reminds me of the World card because obviously a globe is the world. We have Tree, Root. That reminds me of doing a grounding meditation. So if you've never done a grounding meditation, you simply, you know, center yourself with your deep breathing, get grounded inside, and then bring your attention to your base of your spine and your feet and grow roots down into the earth, and then pull energy up through you until it's saturated, spring it out as branches, touch back down, and you've completed the circuit, and that's a grounding meditation. Let's get one of these cards. Again, I don't know what they're called, so can't remember. This is for Gemini. One card, please, for Gemini before we close out the reading. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, you have two that flipped over, but I'm just going to take this one that hit the table first, which is Law of Attraction. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends, so invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. So that's asking for assistance from your guides, your ancestors, your angels, divinity, whatever it is that you connect to. You have to ask for assistance. They're not just going to intervene, you know, because we do have free will and all of that good stuff. And anyway, Gemini, that's what I have for you today. I hope something in this was helpful. Until next time, take it easy. Bye.